Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Faking Culture. We've got a little special Halloween-esque type theme for us this evening. We're going to be doing some smoky Footloaf. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know how it's going to turn out. We'll see. In addition to that, we're going to be doing some Skullzones. By Skullzones, I moved my pans. What we're going to be basically doing at that point is making some little pizza bites in shapes of skulls. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned. We got a lot in store for you. We're going to get all our ingredients together, get everything ready to go. Smoker's already prepped. We'll see you in a minute. All right, here's the deal. We've been sitting here kind of overthinking everything. It's been a mess. This is what we're going to do. We're just going to make some fucking meatloaf. Footloaf. Footloaf. We're making some Footloaf. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need some parsley flakes. You're going to need some garlic. We already got it minced this time. We got enough going on. Eggs, an onion, some milk, some breadcrumbs, and a little bit of some spray. Now it's time to chop an onion. You got to be careful here because we're going to need onion in a little multifaceted type arrangement. We're going to need some toenails for the Footloaf. We're also going to need a little bit of ankle bone, I believe, is what we saw in the recipe, right, Jeff? Yep, a little ankle bone. So we've got, we're going to, I think, take the core, maybe the first inner 2/3 to use as the ankle bone. We were going to do 2 Footloafs, or Footloafs? We were going to do Footloaf, but I think now we're just doing Footloaf because I got lazy yesterday and I didn't want to leave the house and it was here, so I made a hamburger patty. And so now we're doing Footloaf. Yeah. So this is how you make a Footloaf. Start with your onion. That's a juicy onion. All right. Let's get that outer layer off. Boom. Wow. Get this off to the side. Cut it longitudinally. Right down the center. Boom. We're going to take a couple outer layers here. Just peel these off. I think that might be a good size ankle. We don't know yet. So this is basically what we're doing. We got the onion cut. Then we're going to use this for the toenails. Should we do the toenails now? Let's do the toenails now. We're going to have to flatten these out. I think we'll just get some workable pieces here. And that kind of looks like, I don't know, Jeff. I'm way off the camera here. Let's go up here. So as I was just trying to explain to Jeff, what we're going to do is we're going to wait to cut the toenails until after we form the Footloaf. Yep. Let's see. We can see this. We got a 1.5 pounds of ground beef. This is going to be 80-20 mix.
Yep.
I don't always need a yep. Just 80-20. That's all you need. Take a sip of your favorite beverage. We're getting back on track. We got a little bit of loss on the toenail thing. We're going to wait to do that based on Jeff's suggestion until after we see how big our toes are. I mean, that only makes sense. Your toenails are only going to be as big as the toes. We don't know how big the toes are going to be. So let's do that now. This is very simple. Take your parsley flakes, throw it in. We're going to take a little bit of garlic. We're going to throw that in there too because that's going to get minced around. Oh, you know what we forgot to do, Jeff? By we, I mean me. We didn't chop any of the onion to go mince in with the meat. But that's okay. We're going to do that here in just a second. We got some eggs. Jeff, you remember what happened last time? Yep. Eggs?
Let's see.
Let's see if we can do this left-handed. Pow! Oh, get in there. I did break the yolk on that one. I think I'll make up for it on this one. Let's see if we can seamless. Bam. Crack. Into the fucking meat. I know you can't see any of that, but it's there. It's getting good. We got our meat. We have our parsley flakes. We've got our garlic right over there. We've got our egg already in this little mix here. Now we're going to chop a little bit of onion just to put some onion inside the flesh of the loaf. Let's see how we do that. We're just going to dice it up a little bit. That's a whole lot of onion. All right. I'm just going to keep rolling with this, Jeff. And we're going to just finish making our Footloaf. Take your concoction we've already made. We've got some diced onion. Let's just roll that in there. See, I can't see. I can see. Just mix it up. Jeff, what do we do next? How about breadcrumbs?
Breadcrumbs.
Let's get some breadcrumbs in here. I don't know. I've never made meatloaf before, let alone feetloaf. So I don't know how much to use. We're just going to sprinkle to taste. Is that a thing? We're just not going to taste it. Let's mix. Once you get your meatloaf all minced up, ready to go, now we're going to get it ready to shape it into a foot. I think this is going to be easier than I thought it was. I think. I don't know. This might be a bigger foot than I expected. Artistic skills. All right, hold on. Let's get this. Let's elongate this section and move some of this meat down this way. We're going to bowl this up a little bit, make a little... Uh-oh! I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. We'll form that later. So we got that. Let's go here. I could probably use a smaller piece of onion. So as I was just thinking, should probably use a smaller piece. Should we keep running with that joke about how you have all the ideas and I just take credit for them? I think. I don't know. I'm wallowing out the hole. In a deeper. This Randy Travis wallowing out the hole. Let's see if this onion fits. Then. Uh-oh. Jeff. This looks horrible. No, I'm just kidding. It really doesn't look that bad. I don't think so. So we're just making a foot shape out of our onion. We're going to be cutting some toes in here in a second, put some toenails on it. I think we do need to build this up a little bit here. We're going to bring this around. This is very... Okay, I think that's going to be good. I think we're good. So now we need to make some toes. You got to have a big toe, right? Is that a left foot or a right foot?
That's up to you.
It's definitely not a wrong foot. So it might be a right foot. I think we're going to go with a right foot, which would have the big toe on that side. Boom. Oh, that's a really big toe. Boom. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? All right. So we're going to spread these out just a little bit. We might have to do that once it's on the pan. You got to get your toes formed. Toes. You got to get your toes formed before you can put your toenails on them. We're going to spread these out a little bit, just like such. Next up, we're going to need some toenails. And now, since Jeff had a great idea earlier that we were going to cut our toenails earlier in the scene, but we didn't know how big they needed to be. So we needed to figure that out after we've made the footloaf. That looks about right. Right about there. I have no idea. I'm playing it by ear. Let's do a couple more. We'll do that one and have, that'll be like a little pinky toe. Little pinky toe already has an onion right on it. We're going to put this one here, right? Hold on. Put that one right there. We need a couple more. Let's go in half. Here's another one for the onion. Oh, that's too long. That was like a coat toenail. I don't know what this guy's been doing. So this is what we're going to do. 400 degrees. The recipe called for 350 for an hour. We're going to do 400 degrees because we got something else that's going on in the smoker at 350. And if you have a smoker, you know you can't just... It's not like an oven, you can just change the temperature. So this is going to go on for 400, cut down its cook time, it's hamburger, it's fine, we're going to be just good. This is going on the smoker now. Now it's time to make some Skullzones. We went to Publix and we got some ready-made dough. They have a little section if you want to make some pizza. I should have done some research. I don't know how to unfold this, Jeff. Looks like it's folded in quarters. Oh, boom, boom. We bought it a couple days ago. We got a little overzealous. It's actually risen quite a bit. And I should know this because a good friend of mine, Jason Dean, makes homemade pizza. It actually makes his dough. And you know what? I don't have any flour. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't have any flour. But we're just gonna make a rectangle out of this. I do have flour. What I meant was I don't have any flour on hand. But I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. All right, so you wanna try to get a consistent, consistency with your thickness. I think we're gonna be good with this. This is all we're doing, folks. We're gonna take this, cut it into what, I'll tell you while I do it. So we're gonna go like this, and go like this. All right, so we got our dough. Let's take our dough and set it off to the side because we need to bring our skull pan. Hey, Debbie and Chris, we love you guys. Thank you for allowing us to use your pan for this episode. This is what we're doing. We're gonna take this dough, press it down inside of here, fill it with a bunch of pizza goodness, and we'll throw that on the fucking smoker too. Spray. Jeff, let's just cut down the nitty-gritty. Spray, 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 spray. Let's make some skulls. After looking at this, I think we're gonna do another little cut down the center. We're gonna take this, stretch it out just a little bit, right? Let's just lay this down inside, because I remember seeing it stretched out. See, I need flour. My fingers are sticking to it, not allowing it to press down inside the pan. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we can go like this. You want to make sure to press it all the way down because we're trying to get that shape of the skull face. All right, Jeff, what do we need next? Oh, we got to cut some fucking pepperoni. We haven't done that yet. We're going to come back to this, and I'm about to slice some pepperoni. Ooh, that's thick. Thick. You know, this actually does smell pretty good. It's time to taste test the pepperoni. That is one slice of pepperoni.
That's got a little spice to it.
Now it's time to pack our skulls. I know that sounded weird. All right, you get basically what you want to do here. Get your dough pressed all the way in. What are we starting with, Jeff? Cheese? Seasoning?
Cheese? A little bit of cheese.
A little bit of cheese. We use a little bit of 6 blend. Cheese. A little bit of sauce. I don't have a spoon. A little bit of sauce. A little bit of sauce. Right there. Oh, what? Just get that in there. A pepperoni. It's pepperoni and push. Push it real good. I think that one's going to get 4. And then a little bit of seasoning. A little Italian seasoning right in here. That might be a bit much. That's okay. A little bit more cheese on the top here. I think we're gonna be good. Let's roll this over, see what happens, and let's smush it on down. You know what? I think that's gonna work, Jeff. If it doesn't, then we're not doing Halloween. We're just doing pizza bites. So this is how to make 4 really small calzones. Spread your dough out just a little bit. And let's just rinse and repeat until we're done. I think we're gonna be okay, Jeff. Now that you got everything stuffed into your skull zones, it's time to throw these on the smoker because they're going to be going in at 400 degrees. I believe 20 minutes, Jeff?
20 minutes.
20 minutes at 400 degrees. Let's check to see how long we have the footloaf going so that we can throw these on at the perfect time where they're both coming off at the same time. All right, here's what we got. We've got a footloaf. We also have some quasi skull type skull zones. You can see the eyes. There was supposed to be a jaw in here. There's a little bit of a nose here. It is what it is. We'll have to perfect that. First time doing it. As a faking cultured tradition, we never pre-cook or do a test run of anything before we actually cook it. Scully here. We actually have a skull for Scully. Let's see if we can just It's not gonna work. Oh, you know, maybe we should score it, Jeff.
Put a little knife to it.
Why is it gotta be a little knife?
A big knife to it. That is a Michael Myers knife, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So in this, we've got a little bit of cheese, little pepperoni, little pizza sauce, Italian seasoning. It looks really good, folks. All right, so we've got this. Let's just go ahead and chop that on out. Cut that. We're gonna cut it here. Put this off to the side. Now guess what time it is?
What time is it?
It's like an old... My wife's so ugly. How ugly is she? See, it's all about the timing, Jeff. See, he gets me. I love this guy. It's time to cut into our Footloaf. I think I'm just going to go across the corner here. Let's look, see what we got. I mean, it looks like meatloaf. It looks like somebody needs to pay a visit to the orthodontist, I believe, or the podiatrist.
Podiatrist.
What does an orthodontist do?
That's teeth.
Oh.
I need to see an orthodontist.
Those could be little chiclets. I don't know. We'll see here in a minute. All right, Jeff. Here, you get in here. You know what? I think we're gonna try the Scully. See, I don't think the dough was quite done. I was concerned about this going in. It's gonna taste good though. It's doughy. It's got pizza sauce, pepperoni.
It smells really good.
Yes, let's do it. I mean, hey, look.
We
That's
broke
good.
our roll.
Which was?
One eat, one talk.
We did. It's like that one bite. Everybody knows the rules.
That was a big chunk of pepperoni. But God, that's a red pizza.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad.
I like doughy crust.
See, I do too. I do too. Jeff,
That's perfect.
here's the real question, Jeff. You want the big toe or the little toe?
I'll do the little toe.
The little toe. I think you need to get a little closer this way, buddy. Little toe or the smaller toe. Of course, we chopped up toenails and put it in the meat too.
You know what you forgot though?
Ketchup. I think we need some more. I mean, I don't even know what I need a knife for. It just pulls apart. It's got a little bit of...
Look at the grease, yeah, look at the oil.
Mm-hmm. He's starving. I'm trying to feed him. So, you know what else we didn't do, Jeff? By we, I mean me. Other than get another bite of this, is go to the liquor store to get stuff for...
Oh, we have no shots.
We don't have any shots.
We got stuff to improvise though, don't we?
Yeah, I believe Brandy and my roommate were hanging out last night and made, from what I can ascertain, a margarita. I don't. Maybe they shared it, 2 straws. I don't know.
Yeah, it's still pretty full.
But we got a Ninja blender. We got ice. We got blue agave. It's Jose, but it is blue agave. So I think we're just gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do between now and then. I'm gonna make a fucking margarita, and we'll cheers. Jeff, have you ever made a margarita?
I have never personally made one ever.
If you know how to make a margarita, please leave a comment below because we have no idea what we're doing. There's margarita mixed tequila and ice. That's all I'm going with. So let's do it.
Oh. Mm. My throat's burning.
Jeff, how much tequila should we put in this?
I mean, at least a little bit.
At least we're leaving him some. That might be a little too much tequila.
Yeah, there's only 2 of us doing it, feeding the whole party. We don't have a studio audience today.
No?
Well,
I'm thinking high.
I'm thinking high too, just because it's...
It's not like, is that more ice that we need? Holy balls. I might have gone a little too much on the tequila. Please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, especially if you know how to make a margarita, since neither one of us fucking have a clue what we're doing. But we're gonna have one to go with our Footloaf. That's rather frothy. Is that a good thing? I don't know. We're about to find out. Ooh, I don't know. I think it's more of a tequila slushy. We'll go with margarita.
We did build up.
Have a good time. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.